it to him. So that'll be the next update on if I have to go to court or the aftermath after the court hearing. And hopefully they take care of business. See it for what it is. A person kidnapped my child. They kidnapped my child and they kept my child away from me for months. I traveled 10 hours and still was told, "Oh, she don't want you to see him." How? How can a person who's not his biological parent fix their mouth to say that? You didn't adopt him. You're not a foster parent. I'm still his parent at the end of the day. And the birth certificate thing. So I have a lawyer in the state that I have to go to, which I can't wait to let you guys know what state this is. I'm also in the process of finalizing getting a lawyer in Georgia. My lawyer in Georgia is pertaining to the birth certificate. She was never supposed to be on his birth certificate. So I'm going through this because I didn't do right and stand on my 10 and what I believed in. But I'm really going through it because Georgia let her get on the birth certificate and they denied me from being on the birth certificate. And that right there was a no-no. It was never supposed to happen. So again, now I have to obtain another lawyer, which I'm in the process of finalizing my second lawyer. Just keeping in mind on everything that I'm saying I have to do. This is not free. Nobody's taking my case on pro bono. I'm paying everybody. I'm still not asking anyone for help on anything. I'm still breaking the bank. And I don't mind breaking the bank because it's my child. So everything that I spend, I know I'm going to get back tenfold. I'm a good person. I don't do shiesty stuff to people. I'm not a bad person. Like I live my life how I live my life, but I'm always honest about it. I don't have enemies in the street. Not many people could say that. I don't have enemies anywhere. Anybody I come in contact with, I leave something behind with them. Everybody that I come across, they have nothing but good things to say about me. So I'm not a bad person. I just came across a demon in the middle of me really wanting to be a parent. And I can't even enjoy being a parent because I have to pause being a parent because of this situation. It's a lot. I'm trying to keep the videos, flowing. I'll do videos like this, like just to touch bases on certain things when there's not like an update for me to give you guys right away because I don't want it to be so long before I give an update. But I'm still working behind the scenes. I'm doing a lot behind the scenes. Like I said, I'm in Georgia right now as we speak. Like I'm in Georgia and I have to get another lawyer. I have to get a lawyer here because the IVF process took place here. Everything took place here. I was denied being on my son's birth certificate here. So my lawyer has to be here because this is basically where the root of the problem started. And the only way a person feel like they could play with me is because they're on the birth certificate. Knowing that they're not the birth parent. Knowing that you don't even have all your kids that you birthed yourself, like your kids. You don't even have all them. You're not even fighting for them. That's why I know it's not so much about my son. It's about messing with me, getting to me, breaking me, cracking my spirit. It almost happened. In the beginning, it almost happened. I was in a dark spot. I was in a dark place. I wasn't eating. It was like 5 or 6 days that I noticed I haven't ate. I wasn't answering phone calls from nobody. I just was in a dark space, and when you're in a dark space and you never been there, you don't know how to get out. Let alone do you realize you in a dark space. You just know like, yo, I'm really going through something in life that I've never been through and I need to figure it out. And that was me. I don't like to tell people about my problems. I don't like for people to know if I'm going through something, what I'm going through. So at that moment, I was trying to figure it out on my own. My family worried. My friends worried. Everybody worried about me because they call and they can't get in contact with me. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yo, I've never been through this and I don't even know who to reach out for help to get me started on what I need to do. I didn't have anybody I could call. So I was all for self. I'm trying to figure it out by myself. I'm Googling. I'm trying to see what I could do. I'm contacting 100 lawyers. I'm talking to at least 10 lawyers a day. Calling 10 lawyers a day. I'm talking to them, and I'm repeating the story. Every time I feel like I had to repeat the story, I just got deeper and deeper in my dark place. Cause it was just like, wow, you're really going through this. Like you're going through this, and it's painful. It's painful. It's not an easy fight. It's not an easy fight, but I'm fighting. I'm making these videos because I would hate for anybody to have to go through this. Anybody, male, female, it doesn't matter. And I know a lot of guys go through this dealing with females because it's a lot of females like her out here. And God forbid somebody just pick all y'all up and put y'all on your own island. Y'all shouldn't be roaming the streets with us. Humans. We're humans. You never play with a child. You never play with a child just to get at another person. And it's a lot of people out here that do that. And I feel bad because it's just like I always used to think, damn, you let somebody keep you away from your child. But I understand it because it's not easy. The fight I'm putting up, if I really didn't have it and I let this situation break me, I would have been a part of that statistics. Like, I can't do it. I can't fight. When he get older, but I can't because at the end of the day, this is not her kid. So I could never walk away from my kid. This is my flesh and blood. I could never do that to him. As bad as I wanted him, I could never do that. And I won't do that. And I'm pretty sure my son's going to see all these videos when he get older because the channel is still going to be here. Even after I get him back. I'm still going to keep the channel up. I'm still going to bring y'all along. It's going to be a different journey by then. It'll be the journey y'all see with me and him. The things we do, the way we live, the daily things that he likes to do. That's what the channel will revert to. But this is the beginning of the horror story that I'm going through. And that's the best way I could say it because it's a nightmare. Like, it's a nightmare. It's really going on 4 months that I haven't seen or spoken to my son. And that's not okay with me. Every day it gets harder. And I just I think positive. I talk to God. I talk to my guardian angels. I know they up there watching. I know they see what I'm going through. I speak to my best friends. I confide in my mom. I get it off. I don't hold it in anymore because I feel like if I hold it in, it might not go well for me. So I just get it out because they let me vent. They give me feedback too, but they let me get it off because they know she talking to me. She really feeling some type of way. She's going through it. Today is not a good day for her. And now I got y'all. I got y'all to talk to. I got y'all to... I don't want to too much say vent to, but I'm just like, like where my headspace is on certain days. Certain days I'm not okay. I'm okay today. I wasn't okay yesterday. Yesterday it was just like, dang, it was me doing it, looking at the dates, and that's why I never know what's today's date when I make a video. I never know the date because it's just like the more that I know the date and that keeps reminding me of the time, how long it's been since I've spoken to my baby or since I even seen his face. And I don't want that reminder. I want the next time I look at the clock, I'm showing y'all, look, I finally got my son, and then I'm showing y'all, this is my baby right here. This is what I was doing all the fighting for. So I never know the date. I just wake up and I keep it moving. I wake up and go. I never look at the date. That's why I never know it. But this was just a little brief update on basically everything that I'm doing, the things that I'm doing behind the scenes. I can't talk about things that I'm doing before I do it because I'm being watched and people want to see the next move I make. So when I make videos like this, the things that I'm doing is already done or it's already in process. In process mean I already started. I spoke to lawyers already. I found the lawyer. I just have to pay the fee. That's about it.